I went from being hospitalized with panic attacks to finding true inner peace, and here's how I did it. First off, you have to want to change more than you want to continue the stories in your head. The reason that I was so anxious is because all day I was running with all of the things that annoyed me, all of the fears. I can't believe he did this. What if I lose everything? I'm so financially stressed. All of this was going on all day. You have to make a conscious decision that you are sick and tired of doing that and you want to feel peace. So what you need to do is first you have to become aware of it. You have to hear what's going on inside of your head because most of us operate on autopilot. You just let this run all day and you don't even hear what's actually going on in your head. And once you can become aware of the thought, you have to consciously choose to stop it. You're not going to continue thinking about it. So when that thought pops up of, I can't believe he did that, or I'm so scared I'm going to lose everything, or I'm not making enough money. Nope. You have to say, no, I'm not continuing that. And it feels weird. It feels weird because you have been doing this your whole life. So to say no feels weird. It's just like losing weight. Eating a salad kind of sucks when you're so used to eating ice cream, but you have to force yourself to do it in the beginning. But the more you stick with it, the easier it gets. So once you catch the thought and release it, you have to give yourself something else to think about. And that's when I start focusing on what's going on in the present moment. You can name 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Or there are so many different processes. I have a process called the Presence Confirmation Tool, or PCT, where you release it, you listen to the internal frequency, the nada. It's called the nada ringing. If you're really quiet, you can kind of hear a faint ringing in your ears. And if you start to neutrally label that, just saying, the sound is constant, the sound is high pitched, there's a variation in the sound, label the sound. So this way, you're not thinking about everything that can go wrong in your life. You're thinking about the internal sound that you hear or the things that are going on in the present moment. You have to interrupt the worry loop with presence. And then what you're going to want to do is keep doing that because 3 seconds later, your mind is going to be like, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe this happened. Nope. Bring it back to the present moment. Name some things you can see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Label that internal ringing. And it's a process. It's annoying. And I'm telling you this because I did it. You have to constantly release it and come back to the present moment. And the more you do that, you're building a neural pathway and you're training your brain. I'm not going here. I'm staying in the present moment. And the more I did that, the more natural it became. And now I hear the thoughts. The thoughts still pop up. The thoughts will always pop up. But you can consciously choose to just let them pass. I hear my thoughts all day. I still have I really hope I don't lose everything, or I can't believe that he said that, but I just let that thought go and it just passes. It no longer has control of me because I don't attach a story to it. So I have been through this, and this is what I teach. I wrote an entire book about it, and I created an online school to help you. But if you truly want to get over that anxiety and panic attacks, you have to put in the work. And I just want to make a disclaimer here that this is really for situational anxiety. If you have deep-seated trauma, you may need help of a professional. But I can help you get rid of that anxiety. You just need to be willing to put in the work.